Hello, I'm Melissa from Connected Souls. This is the face behind the readings, and I've only been starting on YouTube for 2 weeks now, so this is all very new to me. But one thing I have been asked, not just in the comments here and there, but also from people in my life, has been, I want to see your face. So I thought I'd pop a video and explain a little into the process and where I'm going and where I'm coming from. So first things first, I am in Australia. I'm in South Australia, in fact, and this is something I never dreamed I would have been doing, to be honest. I have wanted to branch out with my business, Connected Souls, for about 5 years, and due to fear of being seen, in terms of, the greater audience and putting things out there for the public to view, I've had a lot of doubts and fear that just held me back. So I've decided that's enough. No more hiding. And it just clicked to me. One day it's like, okay, I'm just going to do YouTube. And the next day I decided to do it. So I'd never recorded videos like that before, and I've never edited videos before. So you'll see you are going to watch me grow. You are on the journey with me at Connected Souls. You are going to see the expansion as things develop, from my, recordings that perhaps don't have the greatest quality or editing done, and you'll see little additions change as time goes, and perhaps restructuring of how the videos are done, and perhaps services that just keep getting better and better. So new ideas and whatnot. I have got a great vision of lots of amazing things I would like to bring, because Connected Souls is about expression, and it's about connecting people. So the grand vision, I guess, the values underpinning what my goals are is, I believe everyone deserves connection. I believe every soul deserves to be heard, felt, and received. And in a society where we are so connected through so many different platforms, yet we are so disconnected. And the isolation is greater than ever before. The feelings of loneliness, depression, anxiety, and other mental health illnesses, which I strongly believe have a great deal to do with disconnectedness. I'm not getting paid for this, but I will just say one amazing book that actually put me on the trajectory of developing Connected Souls 5 years ago or thereabouts was Lost Connections by Johann Hari. It's incredible. I loved it. It just spoke so deeply to me. We are interdependent humans. We thrive on connections with other beings, with purpose, with passion, with it's just something that seems to just be lost so much now. And we're so busy thinking we have to tuck away and do all our healing alone, and we must know how to be alone, which there is truth in that. There is an element we have to retreat. We do have to understand our own energy and where we go with our own energy in life, and I guess being able to tap into our intuition ourselves and make decisions that are for our highest good, which is coming back to self and really digging deep and saying, why do these behaviors exist in me? Why do I do this? Why do I attract this? Usually they're lessons we need to come back to self to learn. Okay? Then there's the other spectrum where, you know, apparently we have the other side where people are so codependent and dependent on others to carry them everywhere. We, again, absolutely need support at times and should never be afraid to ask for support. But in doing so, what do you need to reach out for support for? And what do you already have the power within to access for yourself? And are you perhaps denying yourself by reaching outwards for it? So that's where the interdependentness comes in, where we should have a balance of both. We should have the ability to be able to reach outwards for support and be okay with asking for help. And we should also be okay with being alone. I don't think anyone should ever have to feel like they have to be alone in this world. That's not okay. So Connected Souls is about creating ways to connect people. But there is the other side I want to ensure is key too, is Connected Souls is also teaching each individual to connect back to themselves and their own highest integrity. So your authenticity of self is key in life, and knowing your purpose and knowing your direction. And Connected Souls will, over time, assist in ways we can do that. Expression is huge. For me, I love to dance. So, you know, I'm very blessed actually here where I live. I have this amazing big community, and it's just full of loving individuals that embrace so many different elements, and one of them is a huge dance community. Well, there might be some dancers amongst it, but I mean, at the end of the day, they're not dancers. So, you know, I'm not talking dancing school, dancing community. I'm talking dancing where we just go and just express ourselves, and we meet up every week and we just dance for the sake of dancing. And there's also a big community in amongst it with music, and so many spiritually and heart-minded people that are there to serve the greater good or to help others thrive and grow. And there's just so much love, and I just would love to see that for everyone, whatever your interests and hobbies are and desires. It's like everyone deserves to have a community of some sort. We come home and every house tends to just drive in their carport or lock it up behind the gates or just park and close front door, and then that's it. You know, gone are the days of the simple questions of, hey, do you, knocking on the neighbour's door, do you have some sugar? So yes, that's a little bit about me. But to start with, I'm here doing readings, and readings for me, I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. I'm not here to tell you the answers. You have the answers. It's no different to going to a counsellor or a psychologist, and you talk with them and they're not necessarily telling you what to do. You discern for yourself. You are led and directed to answer and find within yourself what the meanings are in your situation and what to do for yourself to grow or perhaps move out of an issue that you're experiencing. So intuitively, especially considering I am reading for a collective, so it's a large audience. So whenever you like and you get involved, your energy is going to slowly start to move in with the collective that I'm reaching, that group of people. Your intuition is going to be key to what messages in the readings are for you. Okay? You're the guide for you. I am here to give perspective. I am not here to tell you, you must do this, you must do that, because we all have choice in what we choose to do. Okay? You are the director of your own life. You choose. There is power in readings in that I believe there is a higher frequency that is involved in these readings, and there is purpose for every message that comes out of my mouth, every synchronicity of perhaps a dog barking in the background, or which dogs can be protection and loyalty and devotion. So really honing into the synchronistic aspects of what happens during your reading. Numbers, astrological symbols, words, it all flows for a reason, because there is a message that is to be heard, and you have been drawn here for that purpose. Despite all that, I'm still not here to answer it all for you, okay? You have the strength to do that. And I will create a community in the community section of my YouTube. You'll be able to see in the tab of my channel, where come together, share what's true for you, and I can collaborate and share back, and we can move through these things. I do find quite often there is a collective energy at each time that is very it's very similar to each other. At most often than not, we're all experiencing similar challenges, similar shifts, things that are coming up for us. So that's the beauty of community. It's never silly to think, why am I thinking that? It is all purpose. There is purpose in all of this. And more often than not, someone else next to you is thinking the same thing. Example of that was I used to struggle with how I presented. I didn't have the support growing up to guide me in the ways of, womanly, looking amazing, how to dress, all that sort of thing. So I just wore black all the time, which is fine if you like to wear black, and if that's where you are, that's cool. I invested in, for myself, the investment to learn how to dress with the colours that suit me, and how to do that for me. And it wasn't just for the vanity sense, the shallowness. It was a much deeper journey. It's probably about 10 years ago now, I reckon, and even more than that actually. And it was a far deeper journey. I learned, because it was women involved in this, not that there wasn't any men involved in this at the time. Well, the people I went through with this anyway, we were a part of a big community of women all going through the same things. I used to avoid going to events and, concerts and all sorts of cool experiences and things in life, and because I feared that I didn't look good enough, and people would judge me because I didn't know what to wear and things like that. When I was in this community, all the other women were saying the same things. I learned that we are all fearing similar things. And when we reach out, we quickly learn that we don't have to feel that way. And if we do, we don't have to feel it alone. We can navigate it and grow and strengthen that. And the funny thing about that was, every time I saw these women at these events as we were learning to grow, I thought they all looked amazing. I thought they were all beautiful and admired them in one way or another, yet deep down they were thinking all these negative things of self. And I thought that's really heartbreaking. Really heartbreaking. Partly because I was experiencing the same thing. So it's like, wow, they really do see the light in me, and I'm choosing not to see the light in me. So that was a huge lesson for me. Now I don't really think twice about how I dress. I still have doubts in other aspects of self, but I've learned a key thing in life is community. We assist each other in growing so damn much. It's just, so I want to help. But it's not just me. I want us all to help ourselves, help each other. Make something special of this life, because we only get this one that we have memory of at the moment. You know, I believe in past lives and we'll be incarnated and time, but I mean right now, where you are in this moment, this is the only one right now. So we're going to love it, we're going to live it. Okay. So I thought I won't go into a reading with this video. This is more introductory, but please subscribe, because it does help me. When I get subscriptions, not only do you then receive my pop-ups as they come up, also want you to be a part of the community. So subscribing keeps you present, keeps your energy in the readings too somewhat. So there's like an element of you-ness in there, and they can be a bit more aligned to you. But I'm not going to lie, obviously the more subscriptions we get and likes we get and watches we get on YouTube, there's no secret, it helps us too, okay? And the end goal of helping us is for us to be able to continue helping outward. And that's the true journey here for me, is to be able to help outward. So please subscribe, like, share, and reach out. If you've got any questions you want to ask me, feel free, okay? You can message me. I'll launch the community section, start popping some things in there. I'll probably pop this video in there too if it allows me. I'm not sure yet what I can do with that stuff. I'm learning. So thank you for being with me on this journey while I learn. And I apologize for my little doggo who's barking in the background occasionally. Ugh. That may never change. I can't help that. But, you know, this is great. Oh, and by the way, this is my little caravan that I do my readings in. I will shift and do some inside occasionally, but this is kind of like a little escape from the house. I enjoy it. It's got a great energy. And his name's Toby. Toby was named by the last owners, and I think it's very fitting. It's a beautiful little retro caravan. So yes, hang in there, stick around. I look forward to getting to know you all, or those of you that wish to get to know me better. Thank you so much. Much love.